For most dancers, the lapis is considered just a decoration, something fancy for later. But combine it with a giro and with a sacada, and it changes the way you move and the way you express the music. So if you are ready to dance with more intention and more artistry, this video is for you.
The lapis is a decoration. It's something that you want to add to make the dance more sophisticated, more elegant. So we love the idea of combining also with the sacada because it makes it creates a different dynamic. No, the sacada is a bit more sharp, and then after we go to something more smooth, something more soft with the lapis.
Let's look at the movement first.
So what we are doing here is that we begin with the apertura, with the side step, and we change the base slightly. Yes? So here we have this distance between the feet, but here we are going to go a little bit further from each other to create a bit more space, to expand, and then I invite her to do a forward ocho, and I cross behind, and I'm ready now. I change my weight, and I'm ready to go into the sacada with my left leg. So here I invite her to go forward, I go with my left foot to take out her left foot. So here I do the sacada, and here I'm going to continue opening my right shoulder to go into the giro. So she does side, and here I pivot, and when she pivots for the back ocho, I pivot more, and then I go into the lapis. She does the giro, and then in the forward ocho, I do the parada. I invite her to cross, and then we finish together. Now I show you from another angle. So, apertura, changing slightly the distance. Cross, I go with the left, sacada, and here I continue opening, I continue the pivot, and then we do the lapis, and then we resolve with the parada. It's important, leaders, to always collect. Yes, so here I do the sacada, I take out her leg, here I collect, I pivot with her, here I do the lapis, I collect, I wait, and then when she's in the forward ocho, I go with my right leg to do the parada. But always bring your feet together in between, so it makes the dance more elegant, because if you do the lapis and you don't collect and you do the parada, you are with the legs open in a moment that it shouldn't be open.
Now let's look at the steps for the followers. We take a side step together, we go forward, a small forward ocho. We are a little bit further away because we have opened the base here, but we're still connected, so the center of the chest wants to go towards the center of the leader's chest. Here it's torso, hip, and then the leg. Really think of not falling here in your step. Push the right side of your body up so that you are really straight. And then we're going to take a forward step, and it's the sacada movement. So in order for this movement to work, you need not to anticipate and to leave your free leg behind, which is a fundamental truth about tango. We always leave the free leg behind. And then the movement starts from the upper body, torso, hip, and then my leg collects. And then we're going to go into the giro pattern, the pattern of the turn for the follower. Forward, side, back, side, etc. We keep repeating. If you do not know this pattern, we have a lot of videos on this in this channel. Make sure you check them out. We need to know them by heart as a follower. So side, and then back. And here, my focus is on keeping my fluidity, being very powerful, but I don't have to rush. Don't fall into the steps because you are going too fast. You can go slow but fluid. Side, back, side, forward, cross the leg of the leader, and resolve in front of them.
So in the tango embrace, we begin with a close embrace. We are going to open here. Remember, we expand this step. Open.
So notice how my hand is here now, not there. If my hand is here, I'm going to fall. So I'm really here.
At this point, we keep very firm embrace as well for the sacada. Sacada. We keep the open embrace. We keep the open embrace. All this until the parada. And now when she goes forward, here after she closes my leg, we close the embrace.
So in order to close the embrace, as a follower, I with my foot, I go a little bit closer to go towards him. I go towards him. I'm always looking for the close embrace, and organically I go back into the close embrace. We do not want to do this at the end of the movement. Now we show you with tango music, and look at how the embrace is always expanding and closing very organically to accommodate the position of our foot and the position of our bodies.
Estás desorientado y no sabes qué trole hay que tomar para seguir. Y en ese desencuentro con la fe querés cruzar el mar y no podés. La araña que salvaste te picó, ¿qué vas a hacer? Y el hombre que ayudaste te hizo mal, dale nomás. Y todo el carnaval gritando pisoteó la mano fraternal que Dios te dio. Que desencuentro, si hasta Dios está lejano, temblás por dentro. Todo es cuento, todo es vil, en el corso a contramano, un grupí trampió Jesús, no te fíes ni de tu hermano, se te cuelgan de la cruz. Quisiste con ternura y el amor, te devoró de atrás hasta el riñón.
As you can see, you can do this movement very slowly. So it's a movement that works really well when there is a lot of contrast in the music and you want to play with the dynamics in your dancing.
And as you could see in the dancing, sometimes you can break the structure, no? The steps that we show you, and you can just use one part. Sometimes we did the Lapis in the close-out embrace only without the Sacada, and sometimes with the Sacada. So you can play around. Once you learn the concept, you can start applying in at different moments in the dance.
Obviously, this movement is a bit more challenging than most. So if it takes you some time to feel comfortable dancing it, it's perfectly normal. Do not worry. And if you have any follow-up questions, put it in the comments so we know what we need to go deeper on in the next video lesson. Now, one of the key things that is going to help you for this movement and for all of your dancing is to be balanced when you are pivoting. So if you need help for this, if you feel wobbly a bit when you are dancing, we have a free mini guide for you, the free How to Pivot Better guide, where we teach you exercises to be more grounded, more balanced, and more precise in your pivoting. It's super useful. We will put the link for you in the comments below. Make sure you check it out. It's free, especially.
Please keep learning and keep sharing your dancing, because the world of tango in your embrace.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you either in our international tango retreats or in our videos.
Ciao.